Hello and welcome to Mathematics Illuminated. Today I will be going over helpful tools mathematicians or math students can use as they pursue their studies. I'll be going over websites specifically that can aid in the study of mathematics. One thing important to note, however, is that the websites covered in this video are not paid promotions but are specifically websites that I myself use often. I will not recommend anything that I have not often used weekly or even daily, so allow me to get started. The first one I will go into is Desmos. This helpful online graphing calculator is what I find the most helpful for graphs. All you have to do is plug in an equation, and you can see it graphed. There are various settings you can play around with as well. Here I can turn off the grid, I can turn off the x-axis, y-axis, all of them here. And just play around, find what works best for you. Additionally, you have a place you can go for mathematical inputs beyond the keyboard, such as this calculus integral. Also, you could save your graph. You can also share it with others by sending them the link after you have saved the graph. Most of the graphs I use in my videos come from Desmos. It has proven incredibly helpful for visualizing math functions. The next one I will go into is Wolfram Alpha. This website is incredibly helpful for the computation of very specific math inputs. You can see all the various math inputs for you to choose from. Allow me to provide an example of a math input. Let's say we are finding the limit as n approaches infinity of 1 plus 1 over n to the n power. Here we have the answer e, which is what we are supposed to get. Now let's try something else. Let's say solve for x in the quadratic equation x squared plus 2x minus 3 equals 0. Here we have our answer. I find this website one of the most helpful websites out there. I definitely recommend checking it out. It may become essential for your random mathematical endeavors. The next website I will go into is Symbolab. This one is very similar to Wolfram Alpha but is more restricted in computations. I find this website the most helpful when it comes to factoring or expanding polynomials. Allow me to provide an example. So I'll do x plus 1 times x minus 2 times x plus 3, click enter, and here we have our result. Here we can see the solution steps and the final result here at the end. You can also copy-paste things from Symbolab, allowing for a very interactive experience. If something ever does not work in Wolfram Alpha, I would recommend trying it in Symbolab. You may find what you were looking for. The next website I'll go into is Wikipedia. This may not be a go-to option for many, but I find it as one of the most valuable resources out there. And the reason for this is that it covers almost any math subject you could think of. Allow me to show an example. Here I have a whole page on calculus. One of the best things about Wikipedia is its feature that allows you to click links to other pages within your website, allowing your mathematical studies to never end. Here you can see I can just keep going. It is also important to point out that Wikipedia is not always the best resource for studying something, but the fact that mathematics is a subject where you're either universally wrong or right makes it so that you don't have to worry about the opinions of others online affecting your studies. It is still helpful to test everything you see on Wikipedia though, to assure that you are gaining the correct information. And that brings us to the end of this video. Please subscribe to my channel and comment below on what you thought about this video or on videos you'd like to see in the future. Farewell for now.